Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's talk about some FET. Okay, this is very interesting because we saw a whale offload a ton of a crypto that we talk about a lot here on the channel. So I thought this was relevant to you guys. So I want to put these numbers into perspective. And then towards the end of this video, I'll give you guys my thoughts as we get closer to starting into the week of September 1st. There's a lot of moving parts. We're about 2 months away from the presidential election. Also Q4, historically, we look into some of how crypto works. Historically, this has always been kind of when it starts to pick up. But we'll see what happens. This is another red day here on the charts. So let's get down into it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you all subscribe right down below. Smash that like button and let's get down into it. Okay, so this is what's happening. A whale has offloaded 255 billion Shiba Inu. So we're going to get into those details, and I do want to share with you guys kind of this sea of red that unfortunately we're starting the month of September on a red note, and you can see this really clearly of why we've been selling off. A lot of the futures that we've seen in the market have been plaguing the sells. Liquidations continue, but as we look at FET, you can see right now that the ASI Alliance trading at $1.16. We hit a high point today at $1.21, but now we're basically flat once again on the day, only down 0.3%. So we'll see what happens. It's been pretty much a flat day, flat month. I know that the losses on the week have been kind of almost 6%, but it's something where we need to talk about this because this is one of the cryptos as we move into this level and this time period where AI crypto is going to be really, really huge. I think moving forward, it's really in its infancy, if we want to talk about that. I'm going to share with you guys kind of my thoughts, but let's get back into the article where we can see really in this development, we saw Shiba Inu getting swapped 255 plus billion SHIB tokens. So that's a little over $3 million into the ASI. And this is something where we've seen this post from Spot on Chain where a SHIB whale shifted his position into FET. Now, I cover SHIB. I talked to you guys about SHIB, and this is why it's relevant. The Shiba Inu whales are absolutely, absolutely huge. And we saw the steam that we had in 2021, and now you can see, despite doing this, he still has, or she maybe, has $10 million worth of Shiba Inu, despite all of this offloading, if you will, and how he swapped into FET, okay? Now, the price of FET increased about 14% shortly after doing so, and then has since receded. But to put in perspective, this is one of the early SHIB holders, okay, since December of 2021, now disclosing that this unknown whale actively began trading SHIB around the time period between February 2021 and June of 2022, made about $145 million in profit, okay? That's absolutely crazy. Now, also, there was something where you saw a loss of 11.5 million according to the wallet details, and then by swapping his position into FET, he recovered some of the losses by doing so. So, great move. Shout out to that transaction, okay? But despite this whale movement, FET staying green above the 20-day EMA within the intraday trading. Like I said, $1.16 on the chart. We looked at this because we could not transcend above the 100-day EMA mark and back above that support that we've seen a little bit over $1, okay? So FET continues to look bullish. I think that this is something where, quite frankly, it wasn't received as well as it should have been with this merger into the ASI. But for me, I think it's so early. I think that we're seeing a lot of participation. Some of the indicators that are alluding to that fact, people are buying into FET. We're just not in a market where you're able to shine through, shine bright, and we're seeing the price action in the surge in buying momentum, okay? However, at the time of this publication, the RSI is at 56, so that means that it is very bullish, okay? That's really into that bullish category where the higher you are above 50, that's kind of where the RSI starts to really turn bullish into that overbought category, okay? But another metric I wanted to put in perspective for you guys before I let you go, and like I said a little earlier, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you guys all do so. All right, and this is the fact that we can look into the data from Into the Block. You can see the global in and out of the money. About 48.66% of FET holders are making profits currently. Now, this is based at current levels, all right, and 40% of these addresses have been facing unrealized losses. All right, so that's showing a lot of the overall health of FET. I think this is something where we've seen, despite these price increases, the open interest has declined. That's kind of why I think the crypto market's down. As always, not financial advice, but I get notifications more so only on futures. I want to know what the futures are doing, and the open interest has declined about 3.2%, and that's saying, you know, a little bit of the storyline where the selling could continue, liquidations could continue despite everything really within the metrics in the chart is bullish. Okay, so that's kind of where I'm at. I wanted to share with you guys kind of this quick update because the whales are swimming, and in this actual instance, it's a Shiba Inu whale. Okay, putting a ton of money into FET, and that's something where I think that that's going to continue. Whales kind of swim together, so I look for FET to stay bullish despite all of these kind of futures numbers that are showing us a little bit of a more bearish indicator. But I think FET moving forward towards the end of 2024, it's one of the better cryptos I think that's out there in terms of a long-term play. Okay, so that's kind of where I stand. That's what I believe in ASI. Appreciate you guys. Hope you all enjoyed this video. As always, stay safe out there Labor Day weekend for those of you that are kind of participating in the United States, where you can enjoy some fun. You get the day off tomorrow. So that's what I got. Hope you all are doing well. Subscribe down below on your way out, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.